This is Selen Tatsuki, the laughing dragon of Nijisanji. As one of the first 6 members of Nijisanji EN, she spent countless hours mastering Apex Legends to become an Apex Predator, and became known as one of the company's pillars until she was fired on February 5th, 2024. Selen debuted in July 2021 as a member of Nijisanji EN's second wave, Obsidia, to large amounts of fanfare. Nijisanji has always had a reputation as Hololive's main competitor, even before entering into the English market. Many fans of both Nijisanji and Hololive were excited to see how Nijisanji was planning to carve out its own space in the increasingly saturated EN market. Selen reached 100,000 subscribers in the first few months, no small feat for a fresh account, surpassing her initial expectations entirely. At the time of her termination, Selen was 5th in total subscriber count, beaten only by Nijisanji's Luxium wave. Selen was Nijisanji's toxic gamer bro, known for masterful FPS gameplay and teasing anyone within arm's reach.
I have the power to bully both senpais and kohais. I'm that strong, and that's okay. They like it. It means I like you.
And yet, for all her relentless teasing, she's never come across as rude or impolite. And it takes a great deal of social awareness to be able to tease anyone so ferociously without ever coming across as rude. Aside from her amazing FPS skills and tendency to tease the people around her, Selen also became known for her laugh. The laugh became so iconic that it traveled far beyond her own channel and was one of the things that she became known for in the greater community. This laugh of hers has given rise to a nickname, Purple Laughing Dragon. As an Apex Legends streamer, Selen has demonstrated that she knew how to make even a normal game of Apex quite different. Early on, she figured out how to control her viewers, the Dragoons, by weaponizing them for her own benefit. Selen has often recognized the wingman as her weakest Apex weapon, and has tried on many occasions to get better with the weapon. However, finding specific weapons in Apex Legends can be random, so during one stream, Selen asked any stream snipers to deliver her a wingman. Thus was born the Wingman Delivery Service, a company born of desperation and a need for wingman guns. Throughout the stream sniping Dragoons sought to find and deliver a wingman to Selen, leading to great hijinks and mayhem. There were rules to the stream to prevent harming the fun of any randoms unfortunate enough to be put into a game with her, but the Dragoons ended up with an iconic stream, one which became a defining moment of early Selen. Another iconic stream and personal favorite is Selen protecting former Niji EN member Pamu Rainpuff in Apex Legends. Selen created the PPS, the Pamu Protection Service, and tried her absolute hardest to guarantee Pamu's safety, all while Pamu tried her hardest to do anything at all. Watching Selen struggle in pain as she tries to direct Pamu towards doing anything productive was absolute gold. There are plenty of examples of Selen performing well enough to be welcomed in professional play, and to some pros, Selen became the VTuber.
No! The VTuber!
Selen has participated in several professional Apex tournaments, from the Reignite Cup numbers 2 to 4, Shibuya Hall's Customs and Visaikyo 5, G-Dolphins Master Cup 5, and was even able to kill the top-ranked player of the game. Playing Apex became a way for Selen to cross different boundaries. It allowed professional players to exist within the same space as smaller VTubers, when normally these two groups never would have mixed together at all. On May 15th, 2023, Selen was successful at reaching the rank of Apex Predator on stream. This was something that she had done before in the past before ever becoming Selen Tatsuki, but this was her first time doing it on stream. To do this, she used a special technique known as ratting, also known as hiding in a corner hoping no one else finds her. Apex Predator is a title given to the top 500 players of Apex, proving once and for all that Selen is really good at hiding from other Apex players, making her the rat queen of Nijisanji. Aside from Apex Legends, Selen has had a lot of success with other kinds of content, specifically with being bullied. One day, a random Mad Lad Dragoon said he'd pay $200 to watch Selen play Phasmophobia, a ghost hunting horror game. Another Dragoon donated $200 to help support the cause. Selen promised to play one game for every $200 super chat she received, after which Selen was committed to 20 games of Phasmophobia, leading to an iconic 10-hour Phasmophobia endurance stream. In early 2022, she made a similar promise to draw one Beedrill Pokemon for every Akasupa she received, leading to 2 Beedrill endurance streams, one for 5 hours and another for 11. Selen has even managed to reach beyond Apex Legends and has reached top 500 in Overwatch as well, and has come across some of the top players in Overwatch, such as XQC, who used to be a pro Overwatch player. Now, although everything was fine on the surface, there are signs that 2023 was a rough year for Selen. In April 2023, Selen participated in a tournament run by the VTuber Shibuya Hall, called Psycho 5. Selen was asked to join a team led by Axel Sirios of Hollow Stars, which was eventually named Team Snakebite.
Do not wallow, TSB is here to
and became a huge meme among fans. Team Snakebite was one of the first English teams to ever participate in Psycho, meaning that their participation is something of a milestone for that specific tournament. The tournament itself was a huge success and is one of the greatest events that Selen has participated in. Sadly, Selen seems to have run into some problems, as shortly after the tournament, she posted the following message to Twitter. "Yes, I underperformed heavily, there's no sugarcoating it. My role was endgame, but I was never able to fully utilize it on the day, and it made me the runt of the team. I've tried to fix my weakness, but the amount of hours of personal coaching from various pros and coaches didn't prepare me when my actual weakness was my emotions." Just after Psycho, Selen talked about being in a bit of a creative rut, about how she couldn't come up with special things for streams and other minor problems that she was facing at the time. Worse for Selen, due to last year's Psycho tournament's timing, a lot of Selen's own plans fell through, especially for some Hololive collabs, which were apparently supposed to happen in April, but couldn't due to Psycho. Psycho may have been a massive success, but the content Selen was creating outside of that event was something that she considered subpar. Selen was also known for doing a lot of her own personal projects, whether that was hosting tournaments and events for fans, or remixing pre-existing Nijisanji-owned music into lo-fi versions. Selen also masterminded the creation of Nijibites, a series of animated shorts created by a variety of artists and animators and commissioned by Selen herself. However, ultimately, it would be her own personal projects that may have gotten her into the most trouble, as well as creating lo-fi versions of pre-existing Nijisanji songs. However, ultimately, it was this area of Selen's work that got her. On May 10th, Selen announced a new contest called Selen's Closet, a contest where one winner would be able to create an outfit for Selen to use. After some time, Selen was able to push for some prize money to be offered, when originally there was to be no prize at all, but it was paid out of Selen's own pocket rather than Nijisanji's. Additionally, Nijisanji management ended up changing the rules that Selen was supposed to follow behind the scenes.
I'm still waiting for management stuff, but like if anyone can just do a word of mouth for me for artists to start figuring out designs, and the deadline will be the 25th or 25th JST. I really don't want to rush artists, but literally the only time I'll get another opportunity to get another outfit ticket is like a long time, because it takes a long time, and I was told I wasn't allowed to prep in advance, and then they decided to change the rules last minute on me, so now I can't. They were like, "Oh, you should have prepped in advance." I was like, "But you told me I can't." So and they're like, "Well, sorry, we just changed the rules." I was like, "What?"
The event did cause some backlash because of Nijisanji's provided terms of service, which asked artists to surrender all rights for any submissions submitted. Perhaps a bigger obstruction occurred when Nijisanji forced Selen to cancel a Fall Guys tournament that she had been planning for months. The tournament had initially been planned for June or July, but it was later revealed that management was not on board with Selen. Selen announced that she was no longer allowed to host international tournaments anymore shortly after the Fall Guys tournament was cancelled.
As stated, there will not be any more international events organized by me. Still be able to participate in international events and organize other events, but it'll be for EN only.
Selen later announced the Nijisanji X Hololive tournament that occurred in December 2023, leading to the return of Team Snakebite. The tournament involved all branches of Hololive, so the exact details of Selen's international tournament ban are a bit unclear. Regardless, the ban was a huge blow to Selen, especially since she wanted to take inspiration from Shibuya Hall, the VTuber who ran V-Psycho. Depending on the ban and how restrictive it was, it may have severely hampered Selen's own goals and desired content direction, especially since she wanted to try and create her own tournaments. On December 25th, Selen uploaded a music cover of Last Cup of Coffee, a song originally created by offline TV streamer Lily Pichu. The background animation features Selen and other Nijisanji members, drawn by a variety of different artists, each of which contributed to an amount of both drawing and animation. This video was quickly taken down, with Selen quickly posting that it had been taken down by Nijisanji management and that she wanted fans to re-upload the content to their own channels. Selen then went silent for a few days until on December 31st, it was announced that she had been hospitalized. This led to a month of silence from both Selen and Nijisanji, leading to fans and friends of Selen to try and contact Nijisanji for some kind of statement as to whether or not Selen was okay.
At all. It's not like we asked, hey, when is she back? Hey, give her back, Bob. But I'll ask, is she good, man? Is she good? That's all I care for. I don't care when she's gonna be back. I don't care the reason behind her hiatus or any of shit like that. It's not like I'm asking Nijisanji to like give me a medical record and explain the entire situation. No, bro, but like just like at least like, hey, you know, she's chilling.
On February 5th, Anycolor announced Selen's termination from Nijisanji. According to Anycolor, Selen had not received permission to upload her cover of Last Cup of Coffee, because Nijisanji had not yet received permission from unknown third parties. Additionally, Selen had encouraged fans to break the secondary content guidelines, specifically Article 1, Rule 2, which forbids direct re-uploads of Liver content. Anycolor also sought to try and add context to the situation, claiming that Selen had refused to take responsibility for her actions and even added something that had been unknown to outsiders, that Selen may have been bullied by other livers. While Anycolor denied it, evidently Selen had complained about being bullied by someone behind the scenes. Up until this point, it was believed that management was the only ones who were toxic. Now, Anycolor revealed that it might have been a liver, information which now had some fans speculating who that might be. Shortly after the termination notice went live, Selen, reviving her old Doki persona, tweeted out her own response. In her reply, she accused Nijisanji of fostering a toxic environment where she had been bullied and harassed, but she doesn't mention names. It also revealed that Selen's hospital accident in December was actually the result of a failed suicide attempt, leaving many to become furious at how poorly Nijisanji treated Selen. Nijisanji's mishandling of Selen's termination and their throwing under the bus of other talents under their control has led to a firestorm which has greatly reduced Nijisanji's reputation. However, the details of this firestorm I think are best saved for another video. For now, these tweets marked the end of Selen Tatsuki, the laughing dragon of Nijisanji. In her place will rise Doki Bird the tomato, and we'll all get to hear that familiar laugh again. But always remember, for some people, laughing is a coping mechanism to help deal with deep grief.